Hi guys, this is my review for Season 9, Episode 22, Playing with Fire. Not to be confused with The Girl Who Played with Fire or The Girl on Fire. So I watched this episode about 4 times just to get a good feel of it. Now the first time I watched it, when I watched it live, to be honest, I wasn't that thrilled with the first half of the episode. I really liked the last half an hour much more. I liked McGee getting seasick and then his angry little rant. Proby has come a long way. And also Tony getting all annoyed and a little jealous over Siva's secret weekend plans. I was also intrigued by Ducky making out his will. It was a little ominous. But there was recently an article that David McCallum is signed on for 2 more years, so unless they're really messing with us, his will won't be needed for a while. Which begs the question, why spend so much time on it? Will Ducky having piles of money be important in the future? So anyway, second half of the episode, I loved how Siva's secret weekend plans were just Pilates. All I could think of was deception. Isn't Pilates one of your martial arts? You know I love you, new Ziva, but old Ziva, I miss you. One thing I didn't like, but it was only a small thing, I wish Tony and Ziva had more undercover time. Maybe they had discovered the fake bomb earlier in the episode. Stan, Ziva, and Tony are doing their thing in Naples, the rest of the team is doing their thing back in Washington. I don't know, I just wanted more undercoverness. But what we did get was really good. The second half of this episode was amazing. It almost goes without saying that I, of course, love the little Tiva scene in the stairwell with the mention of the famous bikini photos from Agent Afloat. They looked so cute in their uniforms, and when Ziva realized she was lost, it was adorable. So I love Stan. I don't even know why. He was only in 1 episode and it was ages ago, but I love him and I want to hug him and he's adorable. And when it seemed like he was dead, it really got me going. You know, it's rare NCIS gets me that far on the edge of my seat because normally it's like, oh yeah, they're totally gonna blow up Tony and EJ in the middle of the season. Yeah, that's gonna happen. But with this was a loved character, but a minor character. They could do it. They could kill him in episode 22. In that moment, I believed in the mortality of that character, as cynical as I am. Putting Stan in mortal danger was very smart of the show, and having him not die was preferred, so I'm a happy viewer. Another thing I liked is that they brought back the Gitmo threat, which I've always really enjoyed on the show, and I don't think they've done it in a while. I also loved the ending, the last scene. It was very well executed. Just the whole way it was done, it just had such an intensity, and it was the perfect ending just to propel us into these final 2 episodes. So I'm rating this episode 4 out of a possible 5 calf pows. So I do really like it, but I'm also really picky about who gets 5s. So I'm gonna go with 4 now because I do feel like there might have been just a little bit too much crammed into this episode. Although to its credit, it did not feel as messy as some of the other episodes in this season where they kind of did the same thing. But I think if this episode syncs up nicely with the next 2 episodes, I might just bump it to 4.5. So overall, a really good episode. I cannot wait until next week. If you haven't seen the promo, go check it out. It looks really good. So I will see you guys later, maybe with a news video, but definitely with a review. So, bye!